Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Yesterday and this evening, I made these, and I thought, why can't we use a star? So I made these. So if you want to take a screenshot of that right there, it'll tell you which lines to delete and where to put this. So we're going to move this out of the way. And we're going to start with a six-sided star. Go to your polygon flat, hit your star, it's set on six-sided. Draw a star and hit P and put it in the center of the page. The six-sided star is in the center of the page. As you can see, the X is in my indexing line. Let's change it to a five-sided star. See where the X changed? Because this is the center of our star, but this is what Corel thinks is the center. So now we're going to take a two-point line and go from that node to that node. And if we grab that line with the pick tool and hold down the shift key, it'll grow from both directions. And then Control D and make a duplicate, take that line and move it to that node. Now, if we'll take the Alt key and select these two lines, we can go to Effects. Let me close this down. Go to Effects and Blend. We're just going to blend it one time. That put a line right between the two lines. We're going to go to Object and break the blend apart. But then we're going to take the Alt key and select those three lines. We're going to Control G to group them together. We're going to Control D to duplicate it. I'm going to move the center rotation to the center of the star. That's why it's important to have it in the center. We're going to rotate it 72 degrees, Control D, Control D, Control D. Now we need to take this middle line and we're going to take a two-point line and go and intersect. That's why we wanted our line so long. Now I'm going to take the virtual segment delete key and delete all these lines and then delete this line, and that's it. Now I'm going to group this together. Control G so we can move it out of the way in a minute. I'm going to use blue this time instead of that orange. And I'm going to fill that in with blue, fill that in with blue, and fill that in with blue. Now, because I grouped this together, I can grab it and nudge it out of the way. We're going to take this, get the interactive fill tool. We're going to swipe across. We're going to put another blue at the end, but then we're going to take a light blue and put it in the middle or close to the middle. Now we're going to take this one and do kind of the same thing, but we're just going to do one direction. So we want a little bit darker on top, but I don't want it like that. So I want my blue like that. There you go. We're going to take this little bitty triangular piece, interactive fill tool, and we want to go up, but then we want to add a little black like it's going up in the corner. Whoop, hit the wrong thing. Grab a black, put it, you need to make sure you see that plus sign. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. It's a little bit maybe too black, so I'm going to stretch this out. I just want it a little bit darker. Now we need to group this together, Control G. Control D to duplicate it, and move the center rotation back to the center of the page. We're going to rotate this 72 degrees. Control D, Control D, Control D. That looks pretty cool, but what you can also do is select it all and right-click and outline. Whoop. What did I do? Oh, I went backwards. Need to go back forward. Select all this and right-click a black outline. What the outline does is pretty cool. It actually looks like it's over and under. We can actually make it a little bit thicker than a hairline, and you can actually see it now. That looks pretty cool. Let's take away the lines. Let's group this together. Control G. Let's add a rectangle. Let's see what it looks like in black. go up to Object, Order, Back a Page. That looks pretty good. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.